Good morning, my brothers. Um, I have one daughter right here. I got my other daughter in the next room. And I'm sitting here. I watched last night's game. And I saw. Well, of course, we all know the statistic. I think the the San Francisco 49ers it's something wild. Like they were 0-50 something when they're down 5 points going into the fourth quarter. I'm like, what? 0-50 something down 5 points going in the fourth quarter? It was wild. And I'm watching the Green Bay Packers actually giving it to the Niners. And somehow, some way, the Niners and Brock Purdy, they rally back and win the game. And I just sit there and I'm like, listen, the Packers, Jordan Love, the Packers, they were underestimated by the NFC's top brass. They were underestimated by everyone, to be quite honest. They came in here and they smacked us, and yesterday they gave the Niners a fight for their lives. But just seeing Bang Bang Niner Gang rise to the occasion, it pissed me off because I'm like, why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? I really wanted the Packers to win last night. And watching Kyle Shanahan, watching that team, watching his team rise to the occasion, going against that 0-50 statistic, I'm just like, why can't the Cowboys rise up and overcome? Why can't we do it? You know, Brock Purdy didn't look solid out there for a large portion of the night. A lot of passes were sailing. A lot of passes were underthrown, overthrown, behind players. Brock Purdy was rattled a little bit because the Green Bay Packers, they brought a lot of pressure, brought a lot of heat, and they made him feel uncomfortable. But when it mattered most, he came through and made the important throws. Even though he looked rattled, he still had enough mental fortitude to get out there and do what needed to be done. You didn't see that from Dak Prescott at all. Where were you, Dak? Dak looked shook all game long last week. And I understand there are going to be high pressure moments where you're going to be like, fuck, this is overwhelming. But you have to rise up and overcome that bullshit. Brock Purdy did it yesterday. And even if Brock Purdy doesn't get to a Super Bowl, god damn it, he made it to the NFC Championship game. This is his second year in a row where he's made it. Brock Purdy has more championship game appearances than the Cowboys have he has two more than us. He has two. We have zero since 1996. I don't even know if Brock Purdy was born around that time. And he has more championship game appearances than we do. At the end of the day, I understand there were the defense was absolutely horrendous. I get it. But at some point, and the thing is, Dak Prescott played at an all-pro level, MVP type level. He did this season. He did. And that's why we were fooled. At some point, I understand your defense is going to let you down here and there, but at some point you have to rise up and overcome as a quarterback. I saw Brock Purdy do it yesterday. When Aaron Jones went off on that 53-yard run, I'm like, Green Bay got this in the bag. And somehow, someway, Brock Purdy willed his team to victory. And the San Francisco 49ers defense fed off of his energy, and they stopped Green Bay when it mattered most. The defense has a symbiotic relationship with the quarterback. If the quarterback does everything he possibly can to will his team to victory, the defense will do enough. Now, of course, the Miami game was different. But for the most part, if the quarterback can rise up and overcome, the defense follows suit. I guarantee you, Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs will defy all odds this postseason, starting today. I think they will. And it's because of Patrick Mahomes. Sometimes your quarterback just has to will his team to victory. And that's what Brock Purdy did. I wish Dak could do that. Now, Coach McCarthy, no one wanted him back. At least, real fans didn't want him back. We didn't want him back. We don't want Jerry Jones as our general manager and owner. We don't want any of that. We don't want 210-pound safeties masquerading as linebackers. We don't want Tony Pollard masquerading as an every down back. We had a lot of flaws with this team. But at the same time, your quarterback, your all-pro level quarterback, should will you to victory. Every fucking home team in the wild card round won except for us. And we were on a 16-game winning streak at home? You get embarrassed in your building and you cannot rise to the occasion. Congratulations to the 49ers. Your success really pisses me off. I hope somehow, some way you lose next week. You probably won't, but I hope you do. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.